Hello. Ooh. First time ever touching a donkey.
Really?
Yeah.
That is too cool.
This one's a tiny little one. Oh, he's moving towards us once we stop touching him. Wow, so sturdy, like solid. What a monster.
Look at that hairline that goes down.
Yeah.
The line, dark line.
You can feel it too. Hey, buddy. My call's working. Hey, goats. How you doing? Yeah, I don't have any treats or anything. Sorry to trick you. Yeah. You want me to touch you? Is it okay to touch you? Oh, yeah. I don't know the proper way to touch goats.
Yeah, they like it.
Do you, Tony? Do you know what you're supposed to scratch?
No. I usually do the neck just like you're doing.
I don't know anything. Figure it's safe, gently. They're used to people, I guess. His eyes are...
Yeah, I was just going to say his eyes are cool.
Are they all like that? Oh, yeah. Look how weird those feet are. There's like 2 side thingies and then the 2 in the middle. And this guy's eyes are just... There's a goat next to me eating bark off a tree. He's eating the bark off a tree. Is that acceptable? They also had many chickens and asked if I wanted to check for any eggs, then let me keep one. My friend Tony kindly fried it up for me. Check out his channel at Random Adventures 2.0, link in the description below. Good morning. Today I'm here at Ichetucknee Springs State Park. I'm gonna go do some kayaking. It's a little cold still. I think I'll be okay. Okay getting wet. There's nobody else here though. So I'm not exactly sure why there's nobody else here. Because it was partly sunny and tomorrow it's gonna rain a little bit. But today's probably gonna be better than the next days. It's gonna warm up tomorrow, but it's supposed to be rain on and off. So I figured I'd go kayaking today. I don't know how much there is to see. I don't know how difficult it's going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. But let's give it a shot and see what happens. I got to get the kayak and all the accessories out of the cargo box. I do keep the paddles and the personal flotation device up there, as well as the seat. So I got to get up there and pull out the kayak. And I've never assembled it. Just wish me luck putting it back together again later. But let's get going. I can just barely reach it. Seat, paddles. Oru sent me a kayak. It's the Oru Lake, as well as the paddles and the seat. They asked me if I wanted to borrow a life vest as well, life jacket. I already had one for my other kayaking days, so let's take these out. These are brand new. I'll try to keep all the packaging because I do have to send these back to them. So I'll keep these all together. The paddles are still covered. Oh, in fact, there's tape on it. I'm gonna need a knife to cut this off. They did send me this gel seat as well. I guess this doesn't come with the base Oru Lake model. You have to get the little accessory, but it's interesting. There's like a pattern on the back. I think that's the bottom, and then this is the top. So you can have a nice seat. I thought about using this just as a seat in the car, because it's actually quite comfy. But we'll carry this along. There's no handle or anything. So I watched a video on how to assemble it a couple of months ago when I originally got the offer to borrow this kayak. I have not seen a video since, so we're just gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. The paddles are quite nice, and they just come with these poles. And that's the wrong way. You just clip on. There you go. And pretty easy. I guess that's the right. And there's little adjustable bars as well. And you can adjust it with this little tension knob. So with this, you can adjust how long you want it. I'm not sure exactly how long I want it. Not the tallest guy. And you tension it down, and it's good to go. I got the paddles ready, but when you click it in, it's spun out of position. So you want to organize it. So you want to line it up and then tighten this down. It's this guy right here. Not super big. Oru also sent me this backpack bag. It's actually kind of nice to be able to transport it around. This kayak only weighs 25 pounds, so it's quite easy. I can even hold it out like this. Extremely light. I don't know how good this strap will be. I'll give it a shot later, but for now I'm just going to take it out and assemble the kayak and then carry it down to the water. Pops right out pretty easily. Now the question is, how easy is it to assemble? This goes out. I believe that's the front, and that's the back. I'm out on the water. Seems like the foot strap's a little too close. Just that. There's always a lot of fine tuning you have to do once you're... Hello.
Hi.
It's nice and slow.
Beautiful, yeah.
It is. Yeah. Pretty comfy. Good back support actually. Wow. The water is so clear. Wow, nice tree here. Right now it's all grass, so I can't really see what's going on. The current is so-so. If I stop paddling at all, I wind up just disappearing. It's a lot of grass. Maybe further up we'll see something. How hard it's going to be to come back. I think on the way back I could take breaks just behind some logs or something. It's not too strong. So Ichetucknee, they said we could paddle back. It seems like it's doable. Alright, let's go back. Check out these little shallow areas. Pretty good stability in this thing. I will say one thing that was annoying about the Tuk-Tek is you hit the sides a lot with your hands because it comes straight up almost. But this one's really tapered, so as you paddle, the paddle goes at an angle and you don't hit the side as much. Plus it's like a smooth metal. It's not that foam. It's actually pretty nice paddling with this. And the footrest is very nice actually. Seat's nice, the backrest seems to be much firmer. Overall, I think it's a more rigid structure than the Tuk-Tek. Pretty nice. But I brought the GoPro for a reason, not just to talk to. So let's see what's under the water. It's a lot of grass, but maybe you get a better look. Oh, we turned quite quickly when I stopped paddling. The kayak really likes going sideways. Am I gonna turn more? No? It really likes going sideways. I'm gonna have to fix this and then we'll stick the GoPro in the water. Just so calming, drifting down the water, nice and slowly. Lush plants all on the sides and underneath. It's quite amazing. And this kayak is holding up well. the front is way up off the water. I think even with higher waves coming in from the front, it's not bad. The one thing about the tuk-tuk was the front was relatively low, so when we had big waves coming from the front, it would actually hit the front and then splash over. There's a weird bird over there. Let's try to get there. I see him. What is he? What is that bird? It has yellow feet. It's white. Medium-like bill, not super long, sharp. There he goes. Wildlife. See fish? Oh, there's a turtle. There's a turtle. I think a painted turtle. Let's try to get over there. Oh, I'm crashing into a bush. I guess he's used to people. He's not diving out of the way. He's not jumping in the water already. There have been times where I get this close and they all just jump right in. There's a hawk or something in that branch right up there. It's beautiful. There's a fish jumping in the water. Look how bluish the water looks when there's sand. It's amazing. gosh. Oh, he's chasing after me. Oh my gosh. That's a manatee right underneath the... When I drifted by, he turned and chased after me. There's two more over there. They're active. I think I actually turned right at the camera.
That's good.
I think he was curious what it was. Got out at the south end. I actually paddled with 4 other people that we all started at the same time, and they offered to give me a ride back to the car so we can just go all the way down. Otherwise, paddling back is I probably wouldn't make it back before 5 o'clock when we're supposed to be off the water. But we're about to leave now, get the car, and then come back and we'll get our kayaks. But it's pretty nice. The water's super clear the entire time. Several manatees. We saw an alligator. I hope I caught it. I tried to catch it under the water. I think it might be too grassy, I don't know. Everything's a little further away too, but tons of alligator gar as well. It's a pretty nice spot to go kayaking. It definitely helps if you have like 2 cars, you can shuttle. But there is a tram they offer. Like, I have to find out the details about it. I think you can get into the water at the midpoint, come down, and they give you a shuttle back. because that's also where the visitor center is. I'm not sure. I might do that tomorrow while I'm here. But pretty sweet time. Lots of birds. It's crazy. At the general store, they sell tickets for a shuttle from the general store to the North End launch. And then if you have a folding or collapsible kayak, you can take the tram back to the store from the South Takeout for a reasonable fee for, I believe, about $24. Thank you, the four of you from Ohio, for shuttling me back to my car and everything. Made the trip much better. So I really appreciate that. I got the kayak at the south entrance, and I'm back here at the north end of the park because there is a walkway here and it's all elevated. I'm curious what it is, so I'd like to just walk it, come around. It should be not too long. I'm really hungry, so I definitely want to just finish this really quickly, get back, have like some kind of savory drink to get hydrated, and shower.
How you doing? Going in?
Yeah. The camera to go to
8 or 10 inches long, and they'll have a black stripe right down the middle of it. Just warning back to the right.
This is a blue hole. There's fresh water coming up, and that's why we saw all the water kind of just rippling from the center. And I guess it's quite deep. You can go down, and if you have a Cape certification, you could scuba like down and look around and come back. It's pretty wild, and the water's crystal clear. I hope we saw something down there. I don't know, but it's worth a little hike down here to Blue Hole Spring. It's just me.
Oh goodness.
Stop running.
Oh goodness.
This is their little mini cow. They say this is pretty much full grown. It only comes up maybe a little higher than my waist. I guess he likes to play with the dogs, like runs around. So funny, scratching his head on the cabinet. Oh, get it in there. Maybe they'll run around. That's a St. Bernard mix. You can tell how big the cow is based on that. Here, come here. I'll scratch your head. Yeah. I'll scratch your head. There you go. Oh yeah. I'll scratch your head. Yeah. You're a little cutie. Oh yeah. I guess you like it hard. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This cow was actually in the building just a few minutes ago and followed one of the owners into the office. Just walking in, no big deal. Look at those hooves. Yeah. Oop. All animals, though, they like to be scratched where they can't scratch themselves or they have trouble scratching. Seems like, yeah. There you go. There you go. Yeah. This is their mini donkey. This post is about mid-waist for me. So he's tiny. Hey. Come scratch ya. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't pet the other one yet. He's always kind of standing back. This is their lamb. He's young, 6 weeks old. He's hopping around like crazy. He just got fixed, but he's still a little mounty with the other animals, but He's a goofy one. He's a little shyer with strangers. And the dogs are just running around. And the cow is playing with the kid. You coming closer? You coming to me? You want to play too? I don't know how to play with you though. I'll just scratch you. That's the best I can do for you. Yeah. Yeah. Hi there. Shy. He saw it. We got the second smallest dog with the biggest goofing around. And we got the youngest dog just chilling out in the hay. And then the cow wandered off. All kinds of hijinks going on. We also have several pigs here. This one is the smallest one. He's got little jowls on his cheeks. Super cute. And he's about as tall as a basketball. He's not very big, as you can see by my hand, but he's solid. And the pig you hear back there, he makes a lot of noise. He gets jealous, he wants the attention. And that's where the gate opens. He always walks over there because he wants to get let out. Look at this cute little guy. Yeah. 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 He's got corn on his head. There's corn all over his head, all over his body. This pig, super unique. He's got the coarsest fur. It's not like, it's like porcupine quills. Just a little thinner, but super coarse. Yeah. And he's got a little pig face. Hard to see his eyes. Nose is always a little dirty. Snout, I guess. Yeah. Look at his feet. Super unique feet too. Got all kinds of stuff stuck in his... There's a piece of corn. There's a piece of corn. There's a piece of corn. That was stuck in his fur. Toss it down to him and he just ate it. How many other corn bits you got in there? Here comes another pig. I guess they got him kind of as a rescue. His hair was pretty much bald, they said, when he got him. And now he's starting to kind of grow back hair. But I guess he's gonna get really big. Come on. Yeah. Yo, laying down. Oh. It's funny, their bellies are so low. When he lays down, he doesn't have to travel far. Here comes the other pig. Hi. Hi. Yeah, he likes to stick his nose everywhere. And he's got curly hair. Look how curly his hair is. Or she. What's he doing there? I thought he was gonna try to dig under the fence to the rabbit there, but what is he doing? What's going on? Hey, play nice. It's funny when they're eating, they wag their tail. They're so happy. Wag, 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 wagging their tail. This is my campsite here at Ichetucknee Springs Campground. It's across from the state park. It's unassociated, same names, but it's actually a really nice campground. It's ran by a retired sheriff and his wife and family, and they have all those animals. So it's been a lot of firsts for me, touching a lot of different things, seeing a manatee, seeing a kayak, or seeing a alligator from a kayak. I'll take my word for it because I couldn't get footage of it. But tomorrow I'm heading off to another campground right by Seven Sisters Spring. I don't know the name. It starts with a CH. I might put it right up here. But I'll be there for another 3 nights. But tomorrow I'm going to leave early and hit Crystal Springs State Park and kayak around there just a little bit. Because there I won't be able to just float downstream. I'm going to have to go up and come back downstream. And then there's Homosassa and the other Seven Sisters Spring. And I guess there's a crack or something. I don't know if I can get down there because I gotta like go downstream, go upstream, go down and go back up. Depends on the current, we'll see. But that's it for today here at Ichetucknee Springs Campground. And hopefully you enjoyed the footage of the kayaking along Ichetucknee Springs itself. I did watch a lot of the footage, and I think I could do things differently. Haven't filmed from a kayak as much, and yeah, if the current's about the same or better, it'll be a lot easier to film. Obviously, but when it's stronger, it's hard to like not crash into things and film at the same time. But hopefully, the next set of kayaking videos will be a little more interesting. I think I'm gonna try to do some like under kayak shots. I don't know. I gotta change it up. But thanks for watching, everyone. Y'all take care, and hopefully you get out here to Ichetucknee Springs and do the float as well. They do have shuttles at the general store. If you go there, you can buy a shuttle, and they can take you to the north end, and then you can get off at the south end, and then you pick up a tram, and then you can take the tram back to the general store area, and then so that's where your car would be. Kind of weird, but I think for the shuttle it was $12. You'll have to look at their website or call them to figure it out exactly. And then the tram is more as well. Although I don't know if you can take the tram with a real kayak. You should just go to the general store and get details and plan it out before you plan it yourself. They did say if you have a folding kayak, it counts as like a luggage bag, and you can take the tram from the south end back to the general store. So that's pretty nice. So if you have a folding kayak, you get a little benefit from that because it folds up tiny and you just carry it with a little handle. But all right, thanks for watching. Y'all take care and see you next time at Crystal River Springs. Bye.